Okay, hopefully you can hear me. We're in the whole log chipper room right now. This is a GE wound rotor motor. Hopefully you can see that. So you can see the hard coupling directly connected to the chipping head, and something is really making a lot of noise here. But this one's interesting, where through there's the shaft, but the M1, M2, and M3 connections are actually, you can see in that window there. So that is the that is where our rotor connections are made. So this is a pretty big motor. Not sure how many horsepower it is, but that's about as big a motor as you're going to find in a sawmill. I'll tell you that right now. And you can see it's kind of hard to see inside there, but that's where the brushes are for the slip rings and the connection to the rotor circuit. So here's the starter. So there's a bunch of timers.
Going out of style.
Oh, there's our, when I say you're not going to see a lot of these Allen Bradley pneumatic timers, well, there's a whole bunch of them up there.
That's the overload. 2300 volts.
And there's the overload, so that's coming from the CTs somewhere. So we're using, that's taking a 5 amp signal, that's going to be scaled to the, how many horsepower is that motor?
1,000 horsepower.
That's 1,000 horsepower, what voltage?
2300.
2300 volts, 1,000 horsepower wound rotor motor.
Got a three-stage resistor.
So it's got a 3-stage. There's the primary contactor. Behind here is the secondary contactors. And the next 3 cabinets contain the starting resistors. So it's a 3-stage system. So at starting, all the resistance will be in the circuit. Then we drop 1/3 or a portion off. We let it get up to its new slip speed or its new speed with that amount of resistance. We drop some out, then we drop some out, and then we short circuit it, and it runs on the full voltage. This starter, if you had to buy one of these, you'd probably have to wait 6 months to get it, and you'd be cutting a pretty big check. 2300 horsepower, or 2300 volts, 1,000 horsepower. And there's the company that originally supplied it. So wound rotor motor.